Hello everyone. This Pothireti Padu issue has suddenly become the hot topic, and all the media has given its attention to diverted its attention to Pothireti Padu project issue, one TMC water being diverted to Andhra Pradesh without the knowledge of Telangana CM or Telangana state government. And of course, it is an issue now that everybody knows about it. The Krishna Water Management Board has come into picture. They will issue guidelines, and the political parties make it an issue anyway. We are all fighting for it. Telangana will never let the water go like that free of cost, or there will be resentment, and of course, the issue should be settled very soon. But there is something which is very, very important that we need to think about. KCR always manages his crisis, whether it's a crisis in the government or whether it is a crisis in the political party, by misguiding or foxing political parties as well as the intellectuals and the media into a system where they will forget yesterday and take up a new cause, a new case, and move on with a fight, with an argument, and heated arguments. Till yesterday, both the states, all the Telugu people were cozy and friendly because Jagan and KCR are friendly, and they loved each other, they kissed each other. But suddenly, because of this issue, which is not an issue at all, if you really think about it, it's a no-brainer. Now it's an issue of Andhra and Telangana has come up. There's a monsoon season coming up very soon, and there will be sufficient water, enough water, which need to be divided between both the states, which need to be utilized between both the states as per the norms delivered by the Krishna River Management Board. Okay. Now, why suddenly amid this global pandemic of COVID, and why suddenly amid there are a lot of resentment and issues from farmers? There is a lot of corruption in paddy procurement, as well as there are a lot of corruption in utilizing the 7,000 crores plus sent by central government to handle the emergency COVID scenario in Telangana state. Now, most of the funds have been diverted to other schemes, okay, all the welfare schemes of the state government, and some of their good friends in private medical corporate hospitals and private medical colleges are being funded to build their infrastructure to handle the upcoming expected COVID pandemic and handle thousands of expected patients to be treated or isolated or quarantined in these places. Okay, now there is a question: what happened to all the funds which are meant to be diverted or spent on the specific purpose of handling the COVID? Some of the funds have been diverted to their very friendly, close private medical colleges as well as corporate hospitals. Of course, that's okay. We can accept and understand there is the preparation for something to be, when if the issue, the crisis comes up, we should be able to handle it. But why the state government has stopped testing randomly or tracing and testing method? Why the state government has irrelevantly opened up wine shops, and why the CM has stated that without the revenue from wines there will be a lot of havoc, the government is not able to run. They claim that the government is like a rich government, but at the same time after 1.5 months they had to open up the wines. For the 40 days the police, the people have confined and controlled the pandemic very effectively, okay, but on the 42nd day when the CM opens the wines, suddenly situation has changed. Now people are there everywhere on the road. The numbers started growing. The day he declared the wine shops are open, now the numbers started growing. The COVID effect has started growing. I want to ask the CM one question: whether this infrastructure in corporate hospitals and private medical colleges was given to handle the upcoming growing numbers, or whether